thoughts and wanderings of all of our hearts draw us closer to God, who is our rock and our Redeemer. So you may have heard that Father Leo is moving on. So I have an important decision to make. You see, when I got here, Father Matt and Father Leo took me out on a boat on Oak Lake, and we went fishing for a while, and then they decided they wanted to go back for some ice cream, so they got out and walked across the water and got their ice cream and came back. But when I got out, I sunk, of course. So now I have to decide when Father Leo's replacement comes if I'm going to tell him where the rocks are or not. We can't not make jokes talking about that story. It's so prevalent. It's one that we know so well. And there's a part of us that gets into our scientific mind that says, well, people can't walk on water, and we just get lost in that. There has to be stones. It has to be frozen. There must be some trick. And we go there instead of realizing what it means that Jesus walks on water. It means that Jesus conquers the chaos. That Jesus can be above the fray. And so can Peter. You see, we are called to have a dream. And it's not just a dream like Joseph's dream where everyone bows down to him. It's not a dream that's just that we would go back to the way things were in 1963, because they were good in 1963, but they weren't perfect. We are living lives now in reckoning of mistakes that were made then. And we will live our lives always in reckoning of mistakes that have been made before, because the alternative is either not to live our lives or to keep making mistakes and never to learn from them. And that would be a shame, a true shame, if we never learn from past mistakes and try to get better. No, we have God's dream. God's dream for the church. In the United Church, we imagine the church in a certain way. We say we are called to be the church, to celebrate God's presence, to live with respect in creation, to love and serve others, to seek justice and resist evil, and to proclaim Jesus crucified and risen. 5 different things that we say are the dream of the church. And some of the elements of that dream we have missed. We haven't been able to do all of them in the usual way. Have we still celebrated God's presence while the church has been closed? Yes. In different ways that haven't felt quite right, but yes. Have we still lived with respect in creation? Well, I certainly hope we have tried, and we've tried to live in respect of each other who are part of the creation by trying in our own best ways to keep everyone safe. We continue to love and serve others, collecting for the Bear Clan in Brandon, amongst other things, continuing to support the work of the church and the Mission and Service Fund. And we continue to seek justice and to resist evil. Perhaps we proclaim Jesus on the internet. We ain't never done that before. But we're called to a dream, a bigger dream. And all the chaos opens us up to the fact that we've stopped doing everything. So now we have time to be intelligent, to pick up what do we want to keep doing? What did we miss the most? What can we let go of? What new things that we started doing do we want to keep doing? I don't know. We are called together to do God's imagining for what it means to be the church. And because we are in the midst of the chaos, like the disciples in the middle of the sea, facing pain and brokenness and uncertainty, we are also also in a time where great change is possible, where great newness and renewal are at our fingertips. We are called to continue to be the church and to continue to dream God's dream. We are called to keep our eyes on Jesus, to be able to step out of that boat, to let go of the things that are holding us back so we can step forward into a future, knowing only that we are supported by Christ, knowing only that when the wind blows and we doubt and we question, that Jesus is right there to catch us and to tell us that we can do this. We can overcome this. In the words of the Christian band from the 1990s, Audio Adrenaline, if I keep my eyes on Jesus, I can walk on water. Thanks be to God. Amen. So considering how we are the dream, God is the dream, God is the dreamer, we are the dream, all of these images and metaphors. A friend and colleague of mine wrote the words to I Am the Dream, and we'll listen to it now.